Duplex.
Janice Newton.
Trey Chang.
Jeremy Pike.
There might not be another person in our country who is a TV icon, a billionaire, a mainstream celebrity, and the new president of the United States. These are the sources I used for my speech: Forbes.com, BusinessInsider.com, Trump.com. I'll have a video of Trump talking from YouTube, and money.cnn.com. First, I'd like to introduce y'all to the new president of the United States, Donald Trump. And I have three main points to my speech, first of which are his superior accomplishments. Donald Trump has many superior accomplishments, which consist of how established of a businessman he is, and he also has many unusual accomplishments like hosting his own TV show. And he also benefited society in many ways, like creating jobs and running for president. So first off, we're going to talk about superior accomplishments. Forbes states that Donald Trump is worth $4.5 billion, which is 72nd in our country. He has built a hotel empire which matches personality, because all the hotels that he builds are bigger, nicer, better, more expensive than any other hotel, but it is far worth it just because of the product that or the place you're going to get when you plan to stay. There's 7 different hotels in 7 major cities, and they all sell out, and they're all very successful. Another one of Trump's superior achievements or more so his superior ability, is his investment ability. Business Insider states Trump also owns stock in many well-known companies, including Apple, Nike, Whole Foods, Google, Philip Morris, Raytheon, Facebook, and Morgan Stanley, among others, which this just shows the investment ability that Donald Trump has and his ability to make wise decisions and turn a good profit on his investments. Next are Trump's unusual achievements. First of all, Trump had his own show before he ran his presidential campaign, and it was called The Apprentice, where people fought for an internship job with Trump because he is that established and many college kids would want a job like that. Trump.com says that the show has achieved 3 Emmy nominations and has enjoyed 14 wildly successful seasons with Donald Trump at the helm. The show description: people each week, they just keep trying to stay alive for a internship possibility with Donald Trump, and he trademarked the phrase "you're fired" because of it, and he eliminates somebody each week with that phrase until there's one man standing for the internship with him and his companies. Another one of his unusual abilities is his ability to connect with people. Many smart businessmen do not have the characteristic of charisma, and he absolutely used that in order to gain votes. A quote from the New York Times says this about Trump: "He speaks the truth, he's fearless, he's not politically correct," and that is and he echoes the words conservatives have used to describe others. And he also has a great ability to answer questions with strength. In many of his early debates that he had, especially the one on CNN, he was asked some really tough questions where people tried to attack who he is and what he stood for in his campaign, and he answered them strongly and won the votes that won him the presidential campaign. So here I'm going to show y'all a YouTube video, a little bit of just Trump's charisma and how he handles himself during a debate.
Dealing with people all over the world, and I want to put whatever that talent is to work for this country.
Although the video was short, it just showed a little bit about the confidence that he has in his persona and his ability to really connect with people, and bought him the votes that he needed in order to become the president. Also, along with that, Trump has benefited society in a great way. First of which is his job creation. Just thinking about all the companies that he invested with, along with his 7 hotels, which are doing very well. He has created hundreds of thousands of jobs. And MoneyCNN.com, according to Pravco, the Trump organization has 22,450 employees and brought in $9.5 billion in annual revenue last year. And that's just his corporation that works for him. So if you think about also the 7 hotels that he owns, and then working for Apple, Google, and Nike, he really has created jobs in our country, which we need in order to get out of the debt that we're in. And another benefits to society, which could also go under the unusual achievements, is he was the only candidate to fund his campaign, which really showed how well of a businessman he is compared to all the other candidates. It costed him around $100 million to fund his own campaign, but obviously it paid off in ways that it didn't for anybody else. He benefited also by keeping money in other people's pockets, because those people could invest their money instead of having to fund his campaign. And he also benefited our society by simply running for president. He's fed up with all the problems that we've had in our country, and he really wanted to make a change, so he ended up running for president and obviously winning. And also, he wants to keep our country safe with his foreign policy. He has a very strict foreign policy when it comes to ISIS, because he believes that we should not let others into our country the way that Obama had, and he wants to keep us safe every way possible. So he has a very strict foreign policy, which benefits Americans as a whole. And in conclusion, first of all, he has many superior accomplishments, such as being a great businessman and being worth $4.5 billion. He also has many unusual accomplishments, such as being a TV show host or being able to fund his own campaign, which is very rare. And also, on top of that, he's also benefited society in many great ways. First of all, with his foreign policy and keeping us safe on American soil, and also he's benefited society with the many jobs he's created. So now I present you all with a new President of the United States, Donald Trump. Just show her the contract.